Good morning, folks. Shane here with Bent South Outdoors. Glad you could join me this morning. It's March the 1st, 2026. A couple more days before turkey season opens, but what I'm doing, I've got a ILF rig here that I've set up, and I've been shooting ILF for a couple years now, and been shooting recurve limbs, this, that, and other, but I've always wanted to try longbow limbs. And we had a shoot this past weekend over at our club, had a trade blanket going on and everything, and run up on a set of DOS longbow limbs. So I said, man, there's my perfect opportunity to try these. I've always seen videos and checked them out, this, that, and other, but mostly what I've seen, people were worried about the longbow limbs on an ILF riser noodling. Well, to be honest with you, I hadn't had any problem with that. And you can see I'm on a log, on a stump here, but I'm putting pressure all over this bow, and there's nothing noodling. Limbs are just solid as a rock. I'm running on a 19-inch riser, which is a Tbow riser, which is the clone off the satori. You know, I've got several different risers that I shoot, but this one here seems to shoot really good, and I always, you know, done good with it. But what I couldn't figure out on it, these are supposed to be long limbs on a 19-inch riser, which should have put this bow at 64 inches, but it's not quite 64. I actually running a 62-inch or a string for a 62-inch, and to be honest with you, it's shooting really, really good. You know, the brace height, I've got the brace height set right now at 8 1/8 inches. I've run it from like 7 3/4 up to 8 1/2. And it seems to be the quietest and performs pretty good like this on the 8 1/8. But I don't know. I mean, like I say, everybody talks about them noodling. I don't have a problem with it noodling, and it's pretty dang accurate. And it's zipping out pretty good. But these are Outlaw 500 shafts, Black Eagle. And I'm shooting 125 grain up front. Now, I haven't tuned these arrows to this bow. They just shot good out of it from the get-go. So I'll get a little bit more intensive on tuning something, but this is like my second day of shooting this thing. So I just want to do a little video on it and show you guys how this thing shoots. And it's not real loud. It's pretty snappy. What it is now I'm a 29-inch draw, and these are 40-pound limbs on a 17-inch riser. So putting them on a 19, the limbs are should be less poundage on a 19-inch riser versus a 17, because the DOS limbs are based on a 17-inch riser. So I hadn't scaled it, so I put them on there. I'm figuring somewhere around the 37, 38-pound range. Well, I got to shooting it, and it was the limb bolts were bottomed out. I bottomed those out. Then I put it on the scale to see what they were pulling, and they were pulling 44.5 pounds. So I backed the limb bolts out 2.5 rounds. I've got it right around, somewhere right around the 40.5 pound range right now. But like I say, I'm a 29-inch draw. So that's going to bump it up a couple more pounds as well. So right now, like I say, I'm about 40.5 pounds the way it sits. So we're going to shoot it for you a little bit, show you how it does. But like I say, I've been all over YouTube trying to find videos, you know. And I mean, you can find them here and there. Most of them's about the bosun limbs, and there's a few on there with the Java Man limbs. But the way this setup is, I was kind of worried about the pitch and the angle of the riser, you know, for the longbow limbs, but it does good on this satori clone, this Tbow. So I'm gonna do a few shots and let y'all guys see it. appreciate y'all watching this, and if you don't mind, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Sure help me out a little bit, but I hope everybody has a blessed day, and get y'all some shots. All right, guys, we got the camera set up down there, and this target is about 18 yards. I've got different stakes here all the way back to 30 yards, which I'd never hunted 30 yards or shoot at anything at 30 yards. But what that 30 yards does for me, it helps me build my form, because any consistency in my release or in my form, it really shows up back there. So I'm gonna shoot this thing a few times and let y'all guys see how it does. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments, or if I'm wrong about anything, please let me know. And if you hear like I said earlier in the video, if you hear the chickens crowing or anything back up at the house, just kind of, there you go, just kind of ignore that. But anyway, let's shoot this thing for you a little bit. I mean, the bow's really smooth. It's not that bad loud. I mean, it's got a little bit of noise to it, but not bad. All right, guys, let's walk down there and look at it, see how it done. I mean, that's the first shots of the morning. So get that camera set back up there. That's not too bad. 18 yards. We're going to back up to 20 and see how it does. 20, 22, right in there somewhere. But like I said, guys, this bow shoots really good. I don't have any problem with the noodling that the guys talk about. It's a solid shooting little old bow at this setup. But I don't know. It's doing really good for me. I shot it yesterday a good bit, and after I set it up, and I got it set on even tiller. You know, I shoot a 3 under on a glove. Got it even tiller, lined the limbs up on it. But you can see it's a DOS 60, says 62 inch at 40 pounds. But the way I was now that's based off of a 17 inch riser. So we'll see. I got a little old range down here. Got 18 targets down here in the bottom, down behind my house, you know. But it's a good place to come down and shoot in the evenings when you get off work, or like this morning before I go to work. So, all right, we're gonna get at the 20-yard mark. I don't know if you can see them. There's little stakes that's got blue paint on top of them. Got, you know, from a tuning and stuff like that. 10 yards, 15 yards. There's the 20-yard one. 20, 25, 30, all the way back there at the creek. So I'm back here about at the 20-yard stake. Get this camera set back up for you. I'm not the greatest cameraman, so Try to get the target and everything in there. It's just right on the edge of it there. There we go. There's a 20-yard stake. I'm kind of behind it. Maybe half a yard, maybe. Something like that. But my farm, I always take a step forward. So. All right, guys, here we go. All right, folks. Go down here and pull them one more time. Shot kind of high right on those. Had one get out on me, but I mean, hey, it's the second day with the bow, and I'm no professional at this for sure. This is a trad bow, and I know a lot of you guys are pure killers with these things, but like I say, I mean, the bow shoots well. It's not about my shooting it, it's about just trying to get a little video about this bow and the setup on it, but I don't know if you guys shoot these setups and can tell me a little bit about them, help me learn on them, but like I say, I've been shooting ILF a little bit. I've got some Trad Tech 2.0 Black Max limbs, recurves that shoot really well, and I got some Bosun bamboo cores that shoot really well. So never had any, never did have any Longbow limbs, and I wanted to get some and try them. So if y'all guys got any suggestions or anything, leave them in the comments, and I appreciate y'all watching, and hope y'all have a blessed day.